Welcome back to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today we're examining a powerful concept in economics and digital markets, the long tail, which explains how the internet has transformed the economics of niche products and services. The long tail is more than just selling obscure items. It's a fundamental shift in how markets operate when distribution constraints disappear. Think of it like a bookstore that never runs out of shelf space, allowing it to stock not just bestsellers, but every book ever written. A fascinating historical example comes from the music industry in the 1990s. Traditional record stores could only stock around 40,000 albums due to physical space limitations, focusing primarily on hits and popular genres. This meant countless niche artists and genres remained unavailable to most consumers. When digital distribution emerged, this constraint vanished, revealing an enormous untapped market for less popular music. By 2005, digital music services were selling significant volumes of songs that would never have made it into physical stores, demonstrating how removing physical constraints could unlock vast markets of niche content. In the modern business world, FAIR provides an illuminating example of long-tail economics. As a B2B marketplace connecting brands with wholesale retailers, FAIR has revolutionized how small local shops source their inventory. Traditional retail sourcing relied on expensive trade shows, limiting small retailers to a narrow selection of mainstream products. FAIR's digital marketplace enables these retailers to discover and stock unique niche products from thousands of independent brands, creating a thriving ecosystem for specialized merchandise that wouldn't have been viable in the traditional wholesale system. This demonstrates how digital platforms can make niche markets economically viable by efficiently connecting dispersed buyers and sellers. So, how can we apply long-tail thinking in our daily lives? First, practice what I call niche exploration. Instead of limiting yourself to mainstream options, actively seek out specialized alternatives that better match your specific needs or interests. This might mean exploring micro-communities, specialized products, or niche service providers. It's like having access to an infinite specialty store tailored to your exact preferences. Second, implement platform thinking. When creating content, products, or services, consider how digital platforms can help you reach highly specific but geographically dispersed audiences. This means understanding that viable markets exist for even highly specialized offerings when you can aggregate demand globally. It's like being able to open a store that serves the whole world rather than just your local neighborhood. Third, develop what I call aggregation awareness. Learn to recognize opportunities where connecting dispersed supply and demand can create value. This might mean identifying underserved niches or creating platforms that help others reach their specific audiences. It's like becoming a curator who helps people discover exactly what they're looking for, even if they didn't know it existed. In conclusion, the long tail helps us understand how technology has transformed the economics of choice and distribution. By recognizing the value in niche markets and specialized offerings, we can better serve and be served by an increasingly diverse marketplace. In a world where constraints on variety are disappearing, this mental model helps us navigate and leverage the endless possibilities of specialized markets. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your niches be profitable, your choices be abundant, and your tail be long. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the Podcast Host.com Alitu, the podcast maker.